fuck you and your happiness. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do, when I wanna do it, how I wanna do it, and if you don't like it, then fuck you and everything you stand for, and I bet you still wind up loving me because it's this nigga who's gonna move your soul, I guarantee, because I'm gonna make it happen while you sit your fat ass on the couch and wish you made it happen. So stop knocking me, you motherfucker. You gonna love me, and that's a motherfucking promise. Walton Jordan. My name is Walton Jordan. I'm 43 years old, and my occupation is writing and stand-up comedy. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there, sometimes I sleep on a park bench, sometimes I don't, you know, it just doesn't matter. To me, I do what I gotta do to make it, man. And I'm not complaining. I put myself in this position. I was a military brat. Then in high school, I was just a brat. And then after high school, I pimped. After I finished pimping, I went home and went to college and became a drug dealer. I graduated college and got a pretty decent job. I got lucky, man. I got very lucky. I didn't go to prison. I didn't go to jail. A lot of people did. Got a girlfriend, tried to straighten up. It was like, man, I'm never gonna fuck up again. But then I wound up fucking my girlfriend's niece. I don't know, I just wasn't happy, man. I just couldn't find no happiness, man. I gave everything away. I gave my cars away. I didn't even sell them. I gave all my furniture away. I didn't sell that. My sister was upset about that. I caught a Greyhound bus because, I just thought it was poetic or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I was drinking the whole time on the bus, coming to LA. And I started doing stand-up comedy. It's basically just really that simple, man. I started doing stand-up comedy. It felt good to get up on stage and laugh at the shit I thought was fucking funny. And, and if somebody else laughed along with it, that made me, half the time I didn't know if they was laughing at me or with me. But you know what? I just didn't give a fuck, to be honest with you. And like I said, comedy saved my life. I gotta apologize, man. I'm high as a mother. I took some pills and I was smoking some weed, so I said, let me even this out by getting a drink. Man, you know what I'm saying? So I got 5 sisters, man, and my mom used to be, like I said, she's mean, so she used to always say my sisters like, you sluts, I told you to wash them dishes. Slut, I told you to be home at 8:30. Tramps. She used to just tramp sluts and bitches. I swear to God, that's all she used to call my sisters, man. And one day, man, I had a nice little buzz going, so I just stepped up to her and I said, so I just stepped up to her, man, and I said, hey, mama, if anybody's the hoe or tramp here, isn't it you? Don't we all have different daddies? We look like a house full of strangers, bitch. Every time I walk in this motherfucker, I feel like introducing myself. How you doing, Walton Jordan? Walton, you're a sister, goddamn. None of us looking like that.
I met Walt Jordan doing stand-up comedy. I was doing an open mic in Hollywood, a place called the Bliss Cafe. I think Walt was hosting. I'm not sure if he was hosting. I do remember, though, he had a plastic bag full of Neutrogena skin products, and he was trying to sell me on them for $3 a piece, and he was really hard selling me. And I finally had to say, first off, I don't know who you are. I'm not going to just buy random Neutrogena skin products out of this plastic bag that you said, don't worry about where they came from. And he goes, I go, I don't need that. Why would I buy that? He goes, oh man, don't worry, to clean your acne right up. And then that was So I didn't buy it out of spite. I would say Walt's stand-up is it's an interesting mix. It's tall tales mixed with him bragging, like some braggadocio, mixed with glimpses into his dark kind of reality.
We're about to go down here. You can't be recorded.
All right.
When we go down here, there's a lot of people down here. Matter of fact, I don't even really want to walk down there, but I mean I will. But I'm just saying I really don't want to. Because
You think it's worth it for the movie?
what?
You think it's worth it for the documentary?
It might be. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well then, right? Never know, something amazing might happen.
When I first moved out to LA, I lived in Hollywood for about seven and a half years. And then, you know, shit got rough. And for the last 2.5 years, I've been down on Skid Row, in the Skid Row area, taking advantage of the benefits and learning all kinds of different things. You know, my mom begged me to come home. My sister offered to help me. And people offered me jobs, you know, but if the job isn't in the entertainment industry, I don't want it. I mean, I just don't want to work no job that I can't give 100% to. They kicked me out of Skid Row. I mean, but you know, you can't stop me.
What'd they kick you out for?
Huh?
What'd they kick you out for?
Kicking ass and taking names, you know what it is.
Was that the reason they gave?
I mean, motherfucker was bleeding, hell yeah. I mean, the proof was in the pudding, shit. It's hard to be real, man, and I tell you what, I want to be real, but I want to make money. I wish I could be cute and do cute shit, but I'm not cute. I got teeth missing, and you know, I'm a big dude, I'm black, I'm rough, you know what I'm saying? I'm a roughneck motherfucker, man, and I can't help who I am. This is just who I am, but there's so much pouring out of me, man. There's so much fucking passion, so much anger, so much love, and so much misunderstanding. Is fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, I hate it. I wish I could be the stereotypical motherfucker, man, because it would be easier that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's intimidating if you never met him. I think he has certain energy that might scare people off at first, but then once you get to know him, he's a really sweet, super sensitive guy, very funny, very loud. I gave Walt a laptop because he's always talking about how he wants to do writing, and yeah, and he does do a ton of writing. He would just always complain about that he needed a computer or whatever, and I had an old one that, you know, I was probably going to get rid of anyway, so gave it to Walt, and yeah, it seemed to be cool for him.
The same day he gave it to me is the same day it got stolen. Oh man, I felt so horrible. Because how many people you know just give you computers? You know what I mean? But
I never knew that.
yeah, he gave me a computer, but I didn't have time to bring it to my locker when I fell asleep. Someone stole it while I was sleeping, and I didn't have a chance to bring it to my locker. I never really even told Sean because I felt horrible. Writing, I really love. I mean, there's something about it. I ain't never felt this way about nothing. I never been in love with a woman. To be honest with you, I never felt like complete love for my mother. When it comes to writing, not only do I love it, but I completely fucking hate it too. And I ain't never felt that way about nothing in my life. I got one book that I wrote that's about 150 pages. And I got about 40 short stories that I've written. And I got about 50 poems. And I want to turn about 25 of those poems into songs.
How can we all be so different and the same, all at the same time?
Hi, my name is Melanie Keller. I'm a musician, producer, and music teacher, and I collaborated with Walton on a song. I took one of his poems and I put music to it. I really, really appreciate Walton for his honesty. He's very direct, he's very honest. He gives you very honest feedback about your art. While some people will say like, yeah, that's great, keep doing your music, you know, he's always going to take it one step further and say, like, you have to do your music, you know. And if you don't, you're not serving yourself. I count on that kind of feedback from him.
Life worth saving.
I enjoy life so fucking much now. I have absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. And every day I'm smiling. Every fucking day. Every day I walk up to somebody random, and I'll just say some stupid fucking shit to them, just to see if I can get away with it. Can I tell you, I'm batting like 70, 80. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're not a huge Walt Jordan comedy fan, you can't say it's because you've heard that a million times. You know what I mean? Like, you could say it's too strong, or I don't know, it sounds crazy, or whatever, but it's not my cup of tea. But you couldn't say, oh, Walt Jordan, I heard that before.
I think we'd all be ready to help him if he asked for it. And I think all he's asked of us is to be ourselves and to accept him. And, you know, of course I'm going to accept him in the same way that I want to be accepted.
The reason I don't have nowhere to live is because I choose to live my dreams. I mean, I could go home and live with my mom or with one of my sisters or beg somebody for help, but you know, I'm a dreamer and I want to live my dreams, so I pay the price to live my dreams. And if living on concrete is part of the dream, it really ain't that fucking bad, you know, and I'm happy.